What's good, baby? It's your Crew K9, man. So as I mentioned, I asked you guys to sit there and ask me questions on social media. Now I gotta answer them. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna have to say Mondays, man. Mondays motivate me. Here's why. I got a good career, you know what I'm saying? Completely blessed. But at the end of the day, when I have to be somewhere at a certain time, and I have to leave at a certain time, when I'm not in control of that, that's a big motivating factor for me. As much as I like my job and the people that I work with, at the end of the day, it's not my passion, it's not my purpose, it's not what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of my biggest motivations, Monday. Monday's a motivator for me. If I'm able to put 8, 10, 15, 20 hours and invest it into myself and what I'm passionate about, I have no problem doing it. But taking that same amount of time and having it invested in somebody else's dream and somebody else's passion, it's not my thing, it's not what I want to do. So that's my motivators Mondays. I'm gonna say I want to leave something behind for people to actually absorb. Financial opportunity is great. That's something I do want to be able to create for the people around me, the people that I love, and the people that come from my neighborhood. But more so in the sense I want to be able to feed people intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally. You know what I'm saying? I want to give them things that obviously with the same money can't buy. I want to be able to expand people's knowledge. I want to help people grow. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest thing. If I can teach you how to make money as opposed to giving you $1,000, to me that's more rewarding, that's worth more in the long run. If I just give you a rack, you know what I'm saying, and you don't know what to do with it, and you go spend it on clothes, you know what I'm saying, jewelry, or just dumb shit, then at the end of the day, I haven't given you anything. You know what I'm saying? But if I teach you how to make your own money and how to stack up, how to invest, how to put that money into different investment options and be able to build that to always have consistent financial success, then to me right there, I've done my job. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So that's one of the things I want to leave behind as far as my legacy. It's a little bit more in depth aside from that, but that's one of the main things I want to leave. Man, I want to be remembered as somebody who is real. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different sides to me. So if you ask one person, they'll tell you I'm my asshole, right? If you ask somebody else, they may tell you that I'm one of the nicest people that they've met. You know what I'm saying? Not too many people say that. But you know what I'm saying? Somebody may say that. Somebody, I don't know who. Point being is I want people to remember me as somebody that's always been real. Whether you think I'm an asshole, whether you think I'm a nice guy, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, both people are right. You know, honestly, both people are right. I'm a very compassionate, very empathetic person. But at the same time, I hate bullshit. I hate people that, you know what I'm saying, want to sit there and make excuses. I don't have patience for things like that. You know, so at the end of the day, I guess what I'm saying is I want people to remember me as being real, as one of the realest people that they've ever met in their life. You know what I'm saying? You can ask anybody around me and they're gonna tell you the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not lying, I don't fake, I don't stun about bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? And I got it because I worked for it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel any form of entitlement on anything that I have. I know where my blessings come from, and that's God. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. My date of birth. I'll tell you this, man. I'm a Leo, and I'm an 80s baby. So I'll let you go from there. My nationality. Well, my nationality, I'm born and raised in Vegas, so I'm American. My ethnicity, I'm Filipino, English, Chinese, Spanish, Native American, and Black Irish. As far as what I know, I haven't done the DNA test yet. I want to, I haven't done it yet. So I'm interested to find that out because at the end of the day, we only know what we are based on what our parents told us, right? You know what I'm saying? Whatever your mother, your father told them or told us and what their parents told them and so on and so forth. So I don't know. I need to do that though. I need to find out exactly what I really am and how it breaks down. I think just in general, just because I love being creative. So when I was, I'm gonna say probably about 4 or 5 years old, I wanted to be an architect. And I used to play with Legos a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I used to build houses, just build all kinds of things. I loved it. I loved it because it gave me a chance to express my creativity. Music does the same thing. What I'm doing right now, because I'm filming all this, I'm recording all this, it's another way. You know, me playing around with videos and editing and stuff like that, me doing Photoshop, doing graphics. I don't know. I love being creative. There's so many different ways in life to be creative. Music to me was probably the thing that came naturally in order for me to be creative. It gave me a voice, you know what I'm saying, and it enabled me to reach people. So it's a great vehicle, it's a great platform for me to be heard and to be creative. So that's what motivates me to do this. That's a tough one. I would say loyalty is huge to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I reciprocate. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. I reciprocate whatever type of energy you give me is what I give back to you. Maybe not always the best way to live by, but that's kind of how I am. So anyways, loyalty is one thing. If you're loyal to me, I will fucking ride and die for you to the end. Ask the people around me to tell you I'm loyal to a fault. So loyalty is huge. I'd say consistency. For anybody, not just women, but just anybody in my life to be consistent means a lot to me. Because time is everything, right? Time is something that you can't buy. Time is, in my opinion, the most valuable commodity that we have. And for you to give me your time over and over and over again, to me, means a lot to me. So time for me is huge. Man, that's tough because I've lost a lot of people in my life, and anytime somebody's left my life, it leaves a scar on my heart. You know what I'm saying? It hurts. I've lost, like, literally, no joke, close to about 30 people in my lifetime. Not everybody I knew, you know what I'm saying, like super personal, but people that if I seen them out and about, I'd show love and they show me love. There was a majority of them though that, you know what I'm saying, that I lost, that were close to my heart, good friends, family, and a lot of it happened either murder, suicide, or drug overdose. So very rarely was it, cancer or anything else. It's crazy. Anyways, to answer the question, what did I learn? So the deepest thing I've had happen to me, one of the things I'd say was me being homeless. I was 18 years old, 2 weeks after my 18th birthday, and as much as I love my mother, our personalities clash a lot. We got into it was about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and she threw a cup of water at me. I got the way. And I went outside. I was like, man, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? I'm done, because I always had to abide by what she said. Whether I was wrong or right, I always had to abide by what she said. So I got fed up with it. And I had no socks, no shoes, like cut off tan Dickie shorts and a white t-shirt. And she was like, get your ass back in the house. I said, nah. So she said, all right. Shut the door, locked it, and I dipped out. And from 18 until about, I want to say 22, 23, I was on and off homeless. Like, I literally slept in the streets. In Northtown, where the CSN is, right there on Las Vegas Boulevard, if they go for Cheyenne, right there, there is a track and field, and there's like a grass hill and a chain link fence. And I would sleep there, right by the chain link fence in the grass hill. So I did that. I slept at my nana's house in Northtown. I go to my ex-girlfriend's house, go to my cousin's house on the east side, go to my uncle's house on the east side. So I bounced around a lot, went back to my mom's house, got kicked out again. So for a long time, I went through a lot, living out of trash bags and not knowing where my next meal was going to come from and everything, and started hustling and doing some other shit. So from all of that, I learned that I can't depend on anybody but myself. You know what I mean? My people would take me in for a little bit, and then I'd have to leave. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. I ain't mad at it. But at the end of the day, I realized that there's nobody in this world that I can depend on, you know what I'm saying, aside from God, is myself. So I think that's probably the biggest life lesson that I've learned. And, by the graces of God, I bought another new house, and I'm blessed. So those are the few questions that I had time to get to. I told you guys I'd get to you guys as soon as I could, and ended up getting sick. But you know what I'm saying, I'm back on the road to recovery. So I wanted to answer those few questions. I still have more that I gotta get to. So don't trip if I ain't got to your questions yet. If you want to ask me any other questions, hit my DM, ask me, 1 to 3 questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. Aside from that, man, lock into my YouTube, KNINE702. Stay blessed, and holla at your kuya. Peace.